Let's start with the two teams that have defined the Premier League over the last couple of years, Manchester City and Liverpool. Now, it ends in a draw, and we all got the impression towards the end that the draw kind of suited everybody. But I don't want to forget the beginning, because I thought those first 45 minutes, especially the first half hour, were just exceptional.
It was really high level. I was lucky to be there. It was really fantastic. The way both teams set up, it's very much a 4-2-4 against a 4-2-4. De Bruyne played so high on the same line as Gabriel Jesus. You had, for the second time in the Premier League, but very much the first time like this, the front four of Liverpool with Diogo Jota and the other three. And literally, basically just Wijnaldum and Henderson on one side and Gundogan on Rodri the other side to defend in midfield. That was it. And he just was end-to-end stuff.
I'm curious about that, because you had a chance to speak to Andy Robertson about that afterwards. And this was something deliberate that Klopp put together. He was trying to catch Pep Guardiola out.
Yeah, exactly. Robertson said we really wanted to create a surprise effect, that they didn't know what to do. We worked on that 4-2-4 for the last 2 days of training. And he felt that it worked for the first 20 minutes. He said it's a shame we didn't score a second goal to really capitalize on it, because he said for the first 20 minutes, it really looked like they didn't really know what to do, how to move, how to counter Jota, how to counter Firmino and Salah being together up front. They were dropping into spaces. He said we found gaps. There was good movement. He said, it changed a bit the way he plays, because he could not bomb forward as much as he usually does. And same, I guess, for Alexander-Arnold, although he plays in a different way. But he said certainly for the first 20 minutes it worked. And then, like Pep said as well after the game, I think City adjusted to it, and they tweaked a few things there and there. And I think then City got the upper hand, obviously missed the penalty with De Bruyne.
I might be in the minority here. I thought City in the end, in terms of chances created, when you look at the whole 90 minutes, obviously they missed the penalty as well, which we'll get to. I thought City probably did more to win. I was a bit curious, though. If you go 4-2-4, if the opposition was 4-2-4, I was curious that the reaction was to push De Bruyne up, almost to mirror them, rather than saying, all right, you want to go 4-2-4, fine. I'm going to keep De Bruyne in his usual position, and I'm going to pass through your press. I'm going to force you to foul us. I have enough confidence in my build-up at the back that I can go and do that, especially because I have Cancelo, who can obviously play as well. Pep didn't do that. I wonder if it's because maybe the level of confidence isn't quite there right now with City. He doesn't feel that City are where they should be.
Or if you push De Bruyne up like he did, then he can find spaces between Wijnaldum and Henderson and the Liverpool back four, which is exactly what he did on the goal. On the goal, he's got too much space and too much time to find Gabriel Jesus. Okay, Gabriel Jesus, first touch, he's lucky, right? On the goal.
We had this whole debate. Listen.
He's looking for the ball. He touches it, and then. Listen, and I love Gabriel Jesus.
Look. I refuse. I think it's a little bit like, I don't know if you still believe in Father Christmas or Santa Claus. Okay. Well, I'm a bit like that. I want to believe that Gabriel Jesus was channeling his inner Romario. No, because you know what? If Romario had done that.
Okay, the toe poke for Romario.
Look, we've seen him do that. That's what he was doing. So please don't tell me that it was accidental.
Okay.
Ali Moreno also said that it was accidental and it was lucky. But I don't want to get that.
But at least De Bruyne found that pocket of space in between the lines.
No, but you can find that pocket of space starting from deeper as well.
Well,
right?
no, because deeper you will have Wijnaldum and Henderson in front of you.
Yeah, but you'll also have three guys, because you'll have Rodri and Gundogan with you. You can pass around them.
True.
That was the one thing. I think fatigue definitely played a part in this. Actually, before we get to fatigue, let's sort this out. Do we need to have a debate over Joe Gomez's penalty?
I don't have any at all.
I agree with you.
Even Sadio Mane.
He's not running. He's slowing down. Boom. Done. Those are the rules now. Deal with it. Move on. What I did find curious from Klopp, though, was Wijnaldum and Henderson seem to be playing continuously. Their legs are going to fall off. I know he went with a 4 for a reason. I would have expected Jones in this. We saw Jones later in the game.
Yeah.
But while we're on the subject of fatigue, they both talked about the 5 substitutes and how in England it's 3. And I think this is a theme that's going to come back. But you did some investigative journalism on Manchester City and Pep substitutions.
Yeah, man, I understand the 5-player debate. You and I had it. I'm more against it than not. you're more in favour of it. How many subs did Pep Guardiola make against Liverpool on Sunday?
I believe he made one.
Just one. Bernado Silva came on for Ferran Torres. So I'm happy with all the debate. We need 5 subs, but even when you have 3 and you make just one in a game like this, and after that you come and whinge a little bit about the rule, I'm like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I'm with Pep on the rule, but you're right. Maybe it wasn't the day for that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.